An educational resource I decided to pick that's a little more fun and allows students to be creative is called Smore. So Smore is basically used as an online flyer system. It's not really meant just for education. It's kind of for advertising, getting events, things like that created and out there. But I think it's fun for students to use Smore as a way to present information. So if they've read something or had to do a research project, instead of doing a PowerPoint or Google Slides, kind of the normal way to present, it's kind of a fun way for them to present their ideas, thoughts, things that they want to share with their peers in a newsletter format with cool graphics and background pictures, and they can upload videos and things like that. It just kind of gives them a better chance for them to be a little more creative with technology. So it is free. You can log in and get started. I'll show you my account here. There is an educator's Smore now. This is new to me. I mean, it is kind of pricey. I would be curious to kind of see what all is implemented there, like what makes it special to educators. But since we're talking about educators, one of my favorite things about Smore right now is this educator's hive. This is a great place to go for resources. So assignments, presentations, newsletters, things like that. So like this one on growth mindset. This is a peek at a week, someone's idea of kind of sending a newsletter to parents probably. So this is a really cool hive for you to get a lot of cool ideas and just how they're set up, things like that. What I love about Smore is everything is so bright and colorful, and it really appeals to the eye. And something about the colors and the fonts, as a parent, I would want to read this more than just a boring old email, if that makes any sense. But it's just a fun way for people to get their word out there. Let's see. And so you can create new flyers. So for students, normally if I have them do this, I log into my account and I let them create flyers in my account because it does require an email and a password. If you are at a school where each of your students have an email, that would be fantastic. You could use that school email. In my case, where my students do not have a personal school email, I log into my own account and I let them create their flyer within my account. So these are your options when you create a new flyer. You could create an event. So maybe one of your assignments is for them to create an event. They could use this, or a business, or an ad, news bulletin, class, and then anything else. And so they kind of put things in here and they give you a step-by-step tutorial. So you can start by picking your title and things like that. We can skip this step. And they kind of lay it out for you, which is really nice for younger students because sometimes they're not really sure where to start when they have a blank canvas. So this kind of gives them an idea of, oh, we could put this here and add a picture. But you can also add more pictures and things like that in other places. So where this doesn't have a picture, I could add a link in here and put a YouTube video in there or something along those lines. If I don't want a picture, I can take it off and maybe get rid of that section. Down here you can add more stuff. I want to add a picture, and I believe, yep, you can rearrange these. So maybe I want this up at the top. It's just, I think it's so much fun for the students to really get to embrace their creativity. Some of those students that maybe aren't good artists on a poster board could really showcase their talent in this more digital sense rather than just a blank bulletin board or something like that. You can change your designs. It's just a lot of fun. The options really for this are really endless. And any student that I've had do this has had a lot of fun with it. There almost comes a point where I have to tell them, okay, just pick one, because they could play on it and design for hours upon hours. So you really have to kind of wheel them in once in a while to make sure that they're staying on task. But there options are next to endless. So I would highly encourage you, if you've never heard of Smore, to go on and create something fun for your class within Smore, and really give your students a chance to be creative